Yeah, I'd agree 100%. That's the reason I said I thought she had to, just because without it, I don't think she had any chance of acquittal. The interesting thing is about this one is that Danker presents a really interesting picture or person for the defense to point the finger at. He's done a lot of dubious things. He had a reputation in the community, but here's the problem. All the stuff she's talking about now, wanting this jury to believe that he was making threats, saying some things that were really off color about killing the husband, she doesn't mention any of that, Mike. She doesn't mention any. She says she was scared, that's why she didn't. But that's the part that I'm finding hard to believe.
I use Greek mythology to describe trials, and I think that one of the things that she's running afoul of is maybe she might offend the gods of the jury. The gods of the jury punish you if they feel that you are insulting their intelligence. They may feel that their intelligence is insulted with some of her over-the-top gestures. Here's why. You had an affair with a guy, and if you thought that his text messages about murdering your husband were a joke, why don't you say something? Why don't you raise your hand up? Why didn't you call? Why don't you do anything other than just continue having an affair with him? So I do agree with you. I like the way you framed it. I think the jury, when the jurors deliberate, if there was no cross-examination, and there is going to be one, and the jury goes back to the deliberation, there's going to be at least one juror that says, come on, give me a break. You thought that they were jokes all along. I mean, the guy ended up killing your husband. Clearly, he was not joking. You had an affair with him. You must have sensed something, and right now you have regret, and it just went too far. So I agree.
Yeah. Yeah, and the only thing in her favor, too, is that the fact that they didn't end up together after he died. The money that they got from insurance, she spent a little of it. A lot of it she put in insurance products and in trust for the kids. So she didn't necessarily benefit the way the state suggests, so that could help her as well. Again, you could find that one juror. All right, Michael Jaafar, thank you so much for joining me tonight. Always a pleasure, my friend.